it is the end of January. January 2013 is finally over. At least it is when you watch this video, not when I film this video, obviously, because it takes me a little while to edit my videos. So it's time for my January empties, but this time I'm going to add 2 favorites at the start of the video so I get a chance to talk about products that I probably would never finish unless they came to an accidental death somehow. So the 2 products I want to talk about are kind of on the pricey side. If you don't know, I run a blog where I mainly review a lot of products. I tend to review more high-end products on my blog, but then on my YouTube channel, why am I pointing at myself? It's weird. But on my YouTube channel, I tend to use more affordable brands. So the first product is basically a new highlighter by this French company whose name I can't pronounce, but I'll have the name appearing somewhere on top of me. And it is this really beautiful highlighter, which is basically supposed to represent crushed roses. They say it is illuminating face powder, but personally I would just use it as a highlighter, and I love it because it is so natural. That very gentle, natural sheer glow. I'll link the review down below so you can have a read about it. And the second product is going to be this Chanel brow pencil, which is in black. Now I used to fill in my brows with black eyeshadow, and then a couple of you guys got really annoyed at me and said it looked bad. So then I switched to dark brown, thinking that was probably better. But after watching a couple of my old videos, I didn't think it actually looked any better. In fact, it looked kind of weird because I don't have brown hair. So what I realized is that I need to use black, but use a really gentle, soft hand, which is what I do. And this is amazing. It matches my brow color perfectly, and I really only just use it at the ends. Like, I'm not wearing any right now. I've got nothing in my brows. If I'm doing a look where I want to extend my brows, then this is really perfect for it. But for the most part, I really don't do much to my brows. My brows are naturally quite dark, as you can see, and there's really not much point adding to it and making me look like an angry bird. Okay, so that is it for my favorites. So now I can get on to the main part of the video, which is talking about my empties. Okay, so the first one is not really a beauty product or face product, but I'm the only one who uses this, and I've got quite an obsession with hand washes lately. So I finished up this Palmolive foaming hand wash. The whole foaming hand wash thing seems to be quite a new thing lately. Over the last 6 months, a lot of companies have been bringing it in Australia. It's probably been in America for a long time now, but I really love this scent. This is the raspberry scent, and it was really good. Buy it on special, because it's almost always on special at some supermarket, Coles, Woolies, you'll find it somewhere. So the next product is Shiseido's Skincare Toner. Not much to say about it. It was pretty good toner, pretty gentle on my skin, and I would recommend it again. I like this almost as much as I like the Lancome cleansing water, I think, except this doesn't do a great job at removing any makeup at all. Not that it's designed to do that, it's more of a in-between step between your cleanser and your moisturizer. It was so-so, and I probably won't buy it again because there are better ones out there. The next product is my Bobbi Brown cleansing oil, which I love. I've already raved on about this in my 2012 favorites video, so I won't go on about it now, but I will say that the only difference is this is cleansing oil. They don't make this particular one anymore. They've replaced it with soothing cleansing oil. That is the only difference. The name, and I think the ingredients were supposed to be different. From a user standpoint, it is exactly the same. It looks a little more yellow. This was clear. It works the same. The Olay Complete Defense Moisturizer, I use this as an everyday moisturizer because it had 30 SPF. Of course, I use a sunscreen on top of this because this is not enough. Olay has always been my pretty much go-to brand for drugstore. Not that we use that terminology in Australia, but I really don't know what the Australian equivalent term is of drugstore, so I'm just going to say drugstore. And that's probably because my mother used Olay, and so that just kind of made me want to use them. Love this. It was a great day-to-day moisturizer, and I highly recommend it. Next is Lee Stafford Dry Shampoo. I don't remember if I bought this or got sent this because it was a long time ago, but it's basically just a dry shampoo. It does make your hair look a little white when you apply it, so you really need to work it through. To be honest, I've not really tried any other dry shampoo, so I can't compare. I just don't really like that this has a very strong scent. I'm not going to be repurchasing this. In fact, I've already just bought another one. Chlorani. Oh gosh, she must be so frustrated at me because they can't pronounce the names right now. But I haven't tried it yet. I've just heard a lot of good reviews, so I will be trying that pretty soon. Elizabeth Arden 8-Hour Lip Balm. This is the second tube I've worked through. I love it. I use it as a nighttime lip balm and I already have a third. So this is more of a sample size. I don't know whether this is considered cheating, but I am totally claiming it in my empties video. I figure so long as it is not in a sachet, it is still claimable. And this is Skin 79, the Prestige BB Cream. It's hard to really make a comment about this because whoever filled this one up didn't do a very good job and it was literally like half full. So I got 3 applications out of it. It seemed good. I probably want to get the full size to really give a full proper review. 3 tries for me is not really enough to know for sure if I liked it or not. Maybe I'll try the full size version, like probably never, because I tend to try new products and this won't be new. I'm very proud of the next product because it is makeup and it took me a long time to finish. And you guys know how hard it is to finish makeup products as a beauty blogger who reviews a lot of products. And this is MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Light. This is what the pan looks like. I was always curious to know what the pan looked like, and it doesn't really look like normal pans. I guess because this was a baked product, so that might be why it looks a little different. But yep, it is all finished, all done. I'm going to back to MAC this. I don't know whether I got a dud product because I have 2 of these, one light medium for when I'm a bit darker and light, and so light's the one I finished. And I felt like the powder just kept getting hard after a while and I would have to scrape off the top layer to get to the powdery part of it. And I've read a couple people had that problem, but I don't know whether it was a product defect or not, because the other one, the light medium, it's fine. I used it in exactly the same way and it has never done that to me, so I don't know. I still really liked it though. It's still amazing powder and I highly recommend it. And the last product is of course a candle, Japanese Cherry Blossom by Bath & Body Works. It was very subtle, very nice, calming scent, but it wasn't very strong, so I tend to burn candles like behind me, if you can kind of see, I think. I don't have glasses on right now, so I can't see what I'm pointing at, but I assume this pink little thing I see in the viewfinder is candles. And I usually tend to burn candles over here, but I sit over there, and this room is not very big, but I can't really smell it if it's over here and I'm over there unless it's very strong. So I didn't really get to smell this much, so sad face. But yes, so that is it for my January favorites and empties video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to put a little blurb in here, even though I kind of mentioned it in the description box for my last video, but I want to just tell you guys that it's going to be a little while till I release the next chapter for my book of Fables, as in it will be a little while till I release the new chapter. I might still do revisited chapters if I'm a bit slow with my new chapter, but the thing is, the new chapter is going to be chapter 100. 100! Isn't that amazing? Or sad? I'm going to be dedicating it to a little mini series that I want to start, that I've been saying I want to start for the most longest of times. You guys probably don't even realize it, because if you are Sevi or Violet, then you probably know that I have been talking about it forever and ever and ever, and I am going to get to it. I'm currently sewing costumes for it, so that's why it's taking me a long time, because I'm really putting in effort into this. So I'm looking very forward to that. I can't wait to get that out for you guys, because then I can finally start moving on with new chapters, because I have a whole bunch of looks all drawn up and written out and done that I really want to get to, but I kind of want to treat chapter 100 as something special, so I really wanted to put in a lot of effort, and that's why it is going to take me a while. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!